Leonard?
Now, is there anything we need I can bring in? Bottle of wine for tonight, perhaps?
No, thanks. There's no need to worry about me, Eric. I'm fine.
You sure?
I might throw out her bowl and toys today. I couldn't face it yesterday. But we must get on.
Exactly. We can't let the likes of Steve Marshall dictate our feelings.
You're right.
Seth did say that he didn't think Tinker would have suffered.
If I could get my hands on Steve Marshall, there'd be some suffering.
Yes, well, just be glad he's nowhere to be found. He's gone.
Oh, yes, I'm sure.
Well, you heard what Sergeant MacArthur said. He hasn't returned to his digs. He's gone all right.
It's frightening to think there are people like him on the loose. What kind of sick mind would kill a cat just for revenge?
The people not worth a second thought from us. We must put it behind us.
Thought I might take Alice for a walk later.
Well, this is your kid.
I just don't want to upset your routine, aren't you?
No.
Be a bit of a break for you anyway.
What makes you think I need a break?
Well, everybody needs a break. I've had a break. Oh, that's painful, like, but it's been a break. I can't wait to get back now.
Nick! I don't need a break.
Come on, Archie, you're down, aren't you? Let a mate help you.
If this is to make up for being late back with Julie the other day, please forget it, will you? Because I have.
Oh, you made a big enough fuss about it.
Yes, well, I was anxious more than annoyed. Now forget it.
So what's getting you down there?
Oh, Nick, please leave it. It's nothing personal.
Right, that's it, Joe. We'll have to pack it in.
Yeah, and they said it was going to be a fine day.
Well, look, did you get everything?
Eventually. Let's go to the post office in Houghton. The one in the village is closed.
Still?
Yeah, rumour has it it's closed for good.
I think I saw Leonard in Beckendale.
What?
Oh, that's Leonard.
Well, how many Leonards do we know?
Are you sure?
Pretty sure.
No, it couldn't have been him. He wouldn't have come back without Marn. He'd have let us know if she was coming.
I can only say what I saw, Jack.
You sure it was him?
I'd swear to it.
What was he up to?
Well, he just drove past me in a car.
Oh, it was just a fleeting glimpse.
It was a bit more than fleeting. Well, what are you trying to tell me? That I've been seeing things?
Well, let's hope you were. Might be worth getting in touch with Kathy.
What for?
She might have heard something.
Well, you don't think she'd bring Kathy and not us?
Well, the mood Ma was in when she left, yes.
I've called him, Ollie. No, I think his wings hurt.
What time are you coming?
What time are you coming, Zoe? All right, then. Thank you. Bye. She said she'd come later on this afternoon.
Well, that's great, Robert. Ollie's really lucky he's got you, isn't he?
I'll have to tell Dad.
Come on, then.
Here you go.
Cheers. Not many in this afternoon.
No.
Rachel, about Michael.
Save your breath, Joe.
Trying to save your heartache.
I can look after myself, thank you.
I don't want you to come to any harm. Now, anyone who could do what he did is warned.
According to who? Lynn Whiteley?
Let's just leave Lynn out of this, shall we?
She started it.
Michael started it with that blinking, peeping Tomac.
If you think that's all there is to it, you're a bigger fool than I thought you were.
There's no one else to blame for this but Michael. It's all down to him.
Can't you see beyond your own nose? Can't you see what she's doing?
Who, Lynn? You're getting paranoid.
And you're mad. How could you ever get involved with her after everything that's happened?
Hey, I didn't kill Pete Whiteley. Besides, in spite of what happened, I'm enjoying myself. Everything feels right. The rest is past, forgotten.
Not by Lynn Whiteley. She never forgets anything, and she'll use anything or anybody to get back at me.
Don't think so.
No. She's sleeping with my stepfather, and she's rubbing my nose in it. Now she's using Michael.
She did us a good turn telling us about Michael. We all need to know about him.
Why should Lynn Whiteley do me a good turn? I'm the one who had an affair with her husband. It was my mother who made her a widow.
An accident. A long time ago.
Yes. And what Michael did was a long time ago. So just you ask yourself, Joe, why is she letting everybody know about it now?
Hi.
Eric.
You all right?
Yes, thanks.
Thought you might like some lunchtime company.
Thank you.
Keep 'em busy?
Well, I'm on schedule.
Good girl.
If you'll just give me 20 minutes to go through these bank statements, I'll make us some lunch. I'm glad you came home.
What is it you're up to?
I've just got to reconcile the checkbook stubs with the bank statements. Why don't you put the kettle on?
I've got a better idea. Why don't I take you out to lunch?
Eric, there's no need.
There is. I really don't think you should be working today. I really don't.
Eric.
Upset the way you are, just soldering on isn't going to lift the bloom, is it? Anyway, I'm here now.
All right, if you insist.
I do.
But I must get these out of the way first. Half an hour at most.
Absolutely not. The rest of your day starts right here. No more work.
All I'm saying is keep away from him.
Well, don't say it. I'm old enough to see who I want.
Rachel! Hospitals are full of young girls who said just that to their parents.
Oh, so he's a psychopath now as well, is he? Just why are you persecuting him, Joe? Isn't it enough that you humiliated him in front of everyone in the Woolpack just on Lynn Whiteley's say-so?
Yeah, and I'd do it again if it kept him away from you. The man is sick.
He wasn't so sick when he jumped into the river in the middle of winter to save Robert's life. That isn't the work of somebody sick.
Oh, yeah. And we all know he just happened to be there, don't we?
You've really got it in for him, haven't you? Why is that, Joe?
There's no talking to you.
It couldn't be Lynn Whiteley's vindictiveness rubbing off on you, could it?
Oh, come on, just grow up.
It wouldn't be because he slept with her.
There's no need to talk like that.
Sorry. We don't want to upset her, do we? Joe, she's getting at me through Michael, through you.
That is rubbish.
You're blind, Joe. You're completely blind.
Would you just listen?
If you want me to listen, you're going to have to shout pretty loud. Because I'm going to be miles away from Emmerdale. I'm going to go stay with Mark.
Oh, there's no need for that.
There's every need.
Rachel!
Oh, and by the way, don't forget to tell Lynn. She will be pleased.
Right. You look lovely.
Oh, well, I could hardly go out looking like a bag lady.
My darling, nobody could ever mistake you for a bag lady. Even if you were.
Oh, Eric. Sometimes you can be so...
Romantic?
No, I was going to say nauseating. But I mean it in the nicest possible way.
Oh, right.
So, what's the plan?
Cosy little pub somewhere. Nice quiet afternoon. Simple as that.
I shouldn't be doing this.
Do you think Frank Tate would be doing much in the way of work today?
No.
No. Well, I rest my case then. You deserve a break.
All right.
What are you doing?
Well, if we get a quiet moment, I'd just like to go through these bank statements. It won't take long, and I'll feel less guilty about taking the afternoon off.
Put them down.
Eric.
Down!
She asleep.
Must have been tired then.
Yeah. Here, look, Archie, if you want to go out for an hour, I don't mind staying in and looking after Alice.
I don't.
Do you fancy a takeaway tonight?
No, I've got something defrosted.
What's that then? Your sense of humour?
What?
See what I mean?
I can't smile to order.
I've seen the time, Archie, when you wouldn't need ordering. I just wish you'd tell me what's wrong.
Nothing's wrong. I wish you'd stop asking me what was wrong.
It's Zoe, isn't it?
Well, mind your own business.
It is, it's Zoe. I don't know what's wrong with you two. You seem to find problems where there aren't any.
How do you know what problems me and Zoe have got?
I don't, that's just it. But if you opened up a bit more, I might be able to help. Or just talked at least.
Yeah, there are some things you can talk about, make other things forget it.
Well, his flight feathers are okay. If he'd broken those, that would have been really serious.
Why can't he fly then?
Well, he seems to have bruised the muscles in his wings. You know, the ones he uses to flap. It's a bit like if you'd damaged the muscles in your leg, you wouldn't be able to run. So he needs to be kept warm and dry, to rest and be fed.
We can do that.
I'm sure you can.
He's hardly out of here.
But soon Ollie needs to go to a registered keeper.
Like in a zoo?
Well, not exactly, no, but as soon as he's able, Ollie needs to be released back into the wild. And a registered keeper will know how to do that safely and when to do it and where.
What do I feed him on?
Meat rolled in feathers. And don't forget to leave plenty of water.
When's this keeper coming?
Well, he ought to be registered within 3 days of being found, but I'll get onto it for you. You are, Robert? Keep up the good work.
If it was Leonard you saw, where does that leave us?
I only said I thought I saw him.
You said you were sure.
I am. Well, I was. Oh, you know what it's like when someone starts to sow the seed of doubt.
Well, we'll do what we said we'd do and ring Kathy.
Can't see much point in that.
Well, that's where she'll be if she's here. If he brought her with him. If Sarah saw Leonard in the first place.
Lot of ifs there, Jack.
Alan. Hi, it's Sarah. Is Cassie there?
How
Great.
things going with Rachel?
Yeah, not so good.
You two still having words?
Could say that.
Oh, hi, Cassie. Yeah, fine. Listen, I won't keep you. We were just wondering. Have you heard from Annie?
Are you sure you're not going too far with this business?
Oh, don't you start.
I just don't like to see you two at each other's throats.
We'll sort something out.
And that's all? No, there's no problem. We just wondered. You know how things are at the moment. Yeah, I'll see you. Bye.
Well?
They have heard.
They have?
They had a postcard yesterday from London.
So they're in London?
I suppose.
Leonard in Beckingdale. Ha!
What do you think, Leonard? It's very cosy. Or it could be.
I dare say, but do you think you could be happy here?
It has a nice atmosphere. I can feel it. Yes, I think I could be very happy here. Question is, could Annie?
Good, Annie. What?
Well, Amos is asking if we like it here. I know I do.
Good. That makes two of us.
Would you like another look round before we go?
That won't be necessary. I've seen enough.
Well?
Well, if we're coming back to live in Beckingdale, this is where I'd like to live. I say we buy it.
Hi, thought you might not turn up.
I've had a lot to do today.
Sorry, just thought I'd give you a call seeing as I was in Leeds, if you fancied a drink or something.
Well, I'm glad of the break. What are you doing here anyway?
Oh, I've still got a couple of weeks left on the lease on my bedsit. I'd better come back and do a spot of tidying up.
You know Rachel's not around, don't you?
Yeah, she's in Beckingdale. I'll see what you were up to.
Nothing more exciting than revision, I'm afraid.
I bet you could murder a drink.
Hi.
Hello.
Had a good day?
So far?
What's this?
This.
I've just got home.
So you have, and I'm just leaving.
What about dinner?
Help yourself, you found the kitchen through there.
Kathy.
Don't worry about me, I'm going early so I can eat at the wine bar. Can I go, please?
I bought those shares to save the company.
Shares? What shares?
You know what shares? Kim's shares.
Oh, yes, the ones you mortgaged the house to buy. I remember.
What is this, some sort of game?
I don't understand.
You don't understand.
Sorry, Chris, I thought I made it quite clear. Obviously, I didn't.
Made what clear?
Well, that you should go ahead, do whatever it is you plan to do, be it throw Frank out of the company, buy Beckingdale, invade Poland or whatever.
I've done all this for us.
Oh, don't make me laugh.
You planning on going somewhere for a while?
I wish. It's full of library books.
You're going to read them all?
Got to.
Shouldn't you be having an holiday like everybody else?
This is more important.
Just what is it you're doing?
Revision for my resits in September.
Resits? Oh, didn't you do so well the first time round?
That's one way of putting it. I failed them.
Sorry.
My fault. No need to be sorry. I've just got to pick myself up and get on with it.
Yeah, it's the best way to look at it.
Trying to pluck up the courage to tell my parents. They don't know yet. Can't bring myself to do it.
Might not be as bad as you think. They might be more understanding than you give them credit for.
I know how disappointed they're going to be. Oh, they'll say a lot of comforting, sympathetic things, but you can see that sort of thing in people's eyes, can't you?
You can see everything in ours. You're talking to a professional disappointment, remember?
If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, clap. Come on, you know this, Alice. You're going to have to do some clapping for me. Hey! No chance of a clap out of you then, Archie? No, I thought not. What's wrong with you, busybody?
Nick.
Yeah?
What, if I bath Alice, will you be all right putting her down?
That's all right. I'll bath her as well.
You can't, can you? Not with your hands like that.
It's all right, I'll manage. Besides, it's outside your childcare hours now.
Give over, I'm not that tight.
Where are you off anyway?
Just when I get out.
Anywhere in particular?
For a quiet drink.
Here comes the cavalry.
She's taken to it really well, hasn't she?
How's that? Good with Robert too.
Yeah, but we can't keep her. We're a heck of a way behind, you know.
I was hoping to get it all in by the day after tomorrow.
You reckon?
Well, I know the long-range weather forecast's not that good.
Another pair of hands would help.
I thought I might ask Rachel to lend a hand on the days when she's not at the wool pack.
I shouldn't count on that.
Why not?
Read it, I found it on the table.
She's gone.
Gone?
Moved in with Mark at the holiday village.
Hello, sir.
Oh. What are you doing here?
Oh, I just wanted to be by myself, you know.
Oh. I'll go then, shall I?
Stay if you want. Don't expect any jokes, though.
I hate to tell you this, Archie. You never told one good joke.
Thanks. Well?
Well, what?
Right, you're going to say, what's up, Archie?
No.
Good.
What's up, Archie?
Thought you weren't going to say it.
I weren't. Because I thought if you wanted to tell me, you would without me having to ask. But seeing as you've raised the subject yourself, I'm curious.
Oh.
I've known you a long time. We're mates, but I've never seen you like this before. You haven't been yourself for ages. What's up, lad?
Can't tell you, Seth.
You can tell me out.
Not this time.
Why not?
Because I promised.
Well, promises are not. It's not doing you much good, is it? Not talking about it. I used to be like that with Meg. I kept things in here when I should have let them go. And then it was too late. You don't want to end up like that, do you?
Yeah, but you don't know. It's not like you and Meg. I wish it were. Can we just forget it?
If you say so, Archie.
Yeah, I do.
Can I get you another?
No, thanks.
Well, I need one myself.
You might feel that you've let everybody down at the moment, but disappointment don't usually last forever, you know.
I can't imagine ever being able to make it up to my parents for being a failure.
The day I was arrested was my mother's wedding, outside the church just after the ceremony.
That must have been awful.
The worst thing was the look on her face. It wasn't just sad, it was hurt, disappointed. I thought, things will never be the same between us again.
How do you start to rebuild a relationship from that?
It hasn't been easy. I'm not there yet.
But things are better since then, I'll bet.
Without my mum's support, nothing would have happened. But they're like that, parents. They give you support when you need it, usually.
I'm sure when I finally got round to telling them I failed, things won't be as bad. But I really am dreading it.
Just make sure you don't cut yourself off. Stop communicating. That's how misunderstandings crop up.
I haven't spoken to them properly in ages.
Maybe you should.
And tell them about my exam results.
Well, why don't you give them a call? See how it goes from there.
I might.
Archie, want to live somewhere?
No, thanks. I'm going home. Been to Woolpack.
Woolpack?
Yeah, why?
I don't know what you're seeing there, please.
What do you mean?
Oh, they wouldn't get my custom if it was the last place on earth.
Well, no, they want you barred.
Barred? Bored, more likely. There's no life in the place. I don't know how you put up with it night after night. Same old faces, same old orange juice.
Oh, no. My orange juice days are over.
Really?
Yeah. Not enough for the keep fit, though.
That's what I like to hear.
What did you say you were going?
You're trying to get rid of me like the others. Well, don't bother. I'm off.
Hang on, Frank. That's not what I meant.
Well, you're wasting good drinking time standing there. You coming or not?
Yeah.
Hello, Leesgate switchboard. Steve, what are you doing here?
Special celebration.
What are you celebrating?
My return to Beckendale, of course.
So could we have a table, please, Kathy?
Yes, of course. Over here. I thought you were still in London.
Yes, we were.
Jack and Sarah must have been pleased to see you.
We haven't seen them yet.
Oh.
And until we do, I'd appreciate it if you didn't mention we've been here.
Yes, of course. I fetch your wine list.
You are going to let Jack and Joe know exactly what you're planning, aren't you? Now that it's all settled.
I might do.
Of course she is.
In my own time.
But word will get out. They'll know you're back now. I mean, we're dining here in Woolpack, hotbed of local gossip.
Yes, Amos, I know.
Right, where to now?
Push his arms down the road.
Yeah, why not? Hey, I like that pub, Frank.
You listen to your Uncle Frank. He knows the best watering hose. You could have been spending a boring evening in the Woolpack.
Yeah, you do get bored at it. What are you doing? You're not thinking of driving this thing, eh?
And why not?
Because you've had too much to drink.
And I suppose you haven't.
Well, not as much as you.
Ah, but I can take it better than you can.
Oh, come on, Frank, don't drive. It's not safe.
Well, I'm certainly not going to leave it here.
Well, we'll get a taxi together. What do you say?
I say take a running jump at yourself. I came in this vehicle and I'm returning in this vehicle.
Come on, Frank, be reasonable.
I am being reasonable, perfectly reasonable. Look, if you don't want to lift home, then you go and get a taxi. I'm going home under my own steam.
Give me the keys.
No way.
I'll drive.
You will?
If I have to.
Stout fellow.
Must be mad.
I remember when Mark was studying for his A-levels. Any excuse to get him away from his books. He even tried to pick up a sheep disease so he could plead illness.
Oh, poor Mark. I'm glad you rang. You really have cheered me up.
You're not going to work tonight, are you?
Oh, I should.
Oh, look at the time. Do you think it's worth it?
I could do a couple of hours before bed.
But it's a nice night. Seems a shame to go back to studying now you've made the break.
What are you saying?
Well, are you hungry?
Starving.
Why don't we go and have a pizza?
So long as we can go halves.
Well, fine by me.
How'd you like a job as a chauffeur, Archie?
Oh, thanks, Frank. Stick to childminding.
You're boring, Archie, boring. Well, not so boring then, well, mister.
Oh, no.
Step on it, Archie, we can lose them.
You what?
I said step on it, the road's clear, we can outdistance
What are you
them.
talking about? They'll have number plate and everything by now.
I can't afford this.
What are you talking about, Frank? It's me that's driving.
How do you feel?
About as unlucky as you can get.